Lau, who is the CTO, Lauren Schechtman, who is the VP of Marketing, and Mia Shanholtzer, who is the Senior Mechanical Engineer at a company called Savioke.
So robot, just to go over what it means that it's something that kind of performs three main functions. So the first is that it's able to sense the environment, and then it's able to then process that information to do some sort of action, produce some sort of output. So what we thought would be fun to do with you guys is to do a brainstorm activity, thinking about if you were to invent your own robot. My overall sort of trajectory has been to work on products that I think are going to be impactful, and so that's why I ended up joining Savioke, is because this is a robot in the world that's actually got a very specific purpose. It's also fulfilling a significant role, and it's making people very, very happy along the way. And so for me, it was more important to be working on something that's in the real world, that people interact with on a day-to-day basis, versus just working on something that's going to sit in a lab somewhere.
So the marketing is sort of the bridge between the product and the customer. And once you understand what problem is that people have, and you say, this can solve your problem, then they're like, what? That is the solution. And all of a sudden they become really passionate, and it's really fun to talk to them about, because they start saying, can you do this? And here's another problem, can you do this?
One of the things we did as we were creating Relay was to take inspiration from a lot of things. Like, for example, he doesn't talk. And that's kind of like R2-D2, from Star Wars. R2-D2 doesn't talk, but he beeps and he communicates with you, and that's what we wanted Relay to do as well. Because robots that talk are a little bit creepy, and they're not as cute, and so we wanted our Relay to be cute.
Ultimately, I had to come together with a team, and we each have our own strengths and abilities to build a successful robotic product. This isn't something that's going to sit in a lab somewhere. This is something that we're hoping spreads all around the world to lots of different places and people. And so the team aspect of it, I think, is really, really fun and important, because I get to go to work and be excited about who I'm working with and what I'm working on.
I've probably been a nerd as long as I remember, and I want to tell you that nerds can create cool stuff like robots. I think it's really important to cultivate the belief that you have the ability to do whatever you want. I think the reason we're all here is because we believe in ourselves, and we know that we can do this, right? Even me coming into robotics when I was old, right? I didn't know for sure I could do it, but I believed in myself, and I said, all right, I'm going to learn robotics, I'm going to do this, I'm going to master it. And it's all coming from having a sense of confidence in yourself and your abilities to do stuff.
Confidence is one thing, but you have to support it with knowledge and experience. So just learn all you can, and always continue to learn, because especially in technology, it changes every day. And the more you know, the more confident you'll be in the decisions that you make.
Always ask the questions. Do not hesitate to raise your hand and speak up. Sometimes people think that the person who asks more questions, that somehow signifies that they don't know as much, but that's not true. It's really important that you continue to ask things, that you're curious, and that is going to help you build your career and just altogether be successful in life.